A friend of mine asked me, how would I know if I'm living authentically or not? And I thought about it for a while, and ultimately I said, I think the number one thing is that if you look at your day and you realize that there's been a whole lot of struggle. There's struggle in the form of boredom. There's struggle in the form of frustration. There's struggle in the form of I just am pulling out my hair because I just don't feel like I'm doing what I'm here to do. I'm not doing the things that I want to do, and I'm not being who I want to be doing those things. And all of those are signs that in some way there's a disconnect between who you are and how you're expressing your heart in the world. That's what authenticity is. It's following your heart. It's following the things that give you a dose of and when that's happening in your life, there is going to be a sense of connection to who you truly are. There's this, your soul has this connection to your thoughts, your dreams, your emotions, your feelings. All of these things are just the energy flowing through you. And authenticity is when that energy is flowing. It's when it's natural. It's when you didn't have to rehearse your words, it just came out your mouth. And so when I think of people who've gotten their vibrancy signature, they're getting one step closer to living in alignment with who they've always meant to be. And I think that's the challenge for all of us. We live in a world that has expectations. We get jobs in life and they're all expecting us to do a certain type of work and be a certain type of performance. I just heard of this concept of 996 that's big in the tech industry right now, which is you work from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week. I guarantee if that's your schedule, there's going to be a whole lot missing from your life. And that's what the vibrancy signature is. It's a chance for you to find that balance. Where's the balance between your personal life and your professional life? Where's the balance between the part of you that has a need to be creative and the part of that you has a need to just rest and do nothing? And all those are facets of uniquely understanding yourself. And so that's why I wrote my first book. This first book that's coming out on December 4th is simply a way for you to say, oh, I get it. That's how the soul comes into the body, and that's in the first year of life who I'm meant to be, I'm here to lean into those qualities, those powers, those aspects of my personality, and every day get a little bit more cognizant of who I really truly am. And when you're doing that, then the next question would be, how do I come alive with those qualities? And you come alive by being in a community that gets you, that appreciates you, that sees you, that understands you. And that's also why right now, at the same time my book's coming out, we're also launching this Vibrancy membership program. And it's a chance for you to start literally having people go, oh, I get you. I see you. And I want you to be successful. I want you to be happy. Just being you, being your relaxed self, being your leadership self, being your enthusiastic self, being your fun-loving self. And every single time you get to show up being you, not only are you living authentically, but you're going to feel open here in the chest. You're going to feel like your energy starts to expand and you start to say, wow, I love what my life's about. And that is what authenticity is. And so I hope that when you read my new book and you join this membership program, that you keep expanding and expanding and expanding into who you've always meant to be.